Hello my friends and welcome back. In this video we'll learn about activity lifecycle. The Android activity lifecycle refers to the sequence of events that occur as an activity transitions through different states. Activities are the fundamental building blocks of Android applications, representing screens with user interfaces. Understanding the activity lifecycle is crucial for managing the behavior and resources of your app effectively. The activity lifecycle consists of several key methods that are called at different stages of an activity's existence. Let's jump into Android Studio and take a detailed explanation of the activity lifecycle stages with coding examples. I created this empty project that consists of only text view telling us that it's activity lifecycle app. I'll start with the first method, the onCreate method. This is the first method called when the activity is created. It's where you perform initialization tasks such as setting up the user interface and initializing variables. To better understand the lifecycle, I'll start creating the toast messages on each method. onCreate method is called. Run the application. And you can see the toast message onCreate method is called. Again, guys, when you run the application, the onCreate method is called. So this toast message is telling us that the onCreate method is being called. The second method is the onStart method. This method is called when the activity becomes visible to the user, but it is not yet interactive. It's good place to start animations or other UI related tasks. I'll copy this toast message and change onCreate to the onResume. This method is called when the activity is in the foreground and ready for user interaction. It's where you should start components that need to be actively running, such as sensors or location updates. I'll copy this toast message and set it for the onResume. Let's run the application. And this is our application, onCreate, onStart, and then onResume. Keep in mind the order of these callback methods. The fourth method is onPause. This method is called when the activity is about to lose focus, typically because another activity is starting or the device is going into a multi-window mode. You should release resources or pause ongoing operations. Again, I'll create a toast message telling us that we are on pause method. Run the application. You can see onCreate, onStart, onResume methods are called. Then if I click on home button, you can see onPause method is called. Stop. This method is called when the activity is no longer visible to the user. It's a good place to release resources that are no longer needed. onRestart. This method is called when the activity is restarting after being stopped. It's followed by onStart method. I'll paste a toast message telling us that we are on the restart method. Run the application. Then if I click on home button, onPause is called. Then if I go back to the activity and the app, onRestart method is called and onStart, then followed by onResume. The last method is onDestroy. This method is called when the activity is being destroyed. It's your last chance to clean up resources and perform final tasks. I'll create a toast message for this onDestroy and for this onStop message. Let's run our application to understand well. Let's run our application. You can see onCreate method is called, onStart method is called, onResume method is called. Then if I go click on home, you can see onPause method is called. If I return back to the app, onRestart method is called, then onStart method is called, and onResume method is called. Let me enable the device orientation. Then I'll click on this button, onPause method is called, onStop method is called, onDestroy method is called. Then the activity is restarted. onCreate, onStart. It's important to handle these lifecycle methods properly to ensure your app behaves as expected, maintains good performance, and doesn't waste system resources. You can override these methods in your activity class and implement necessary logic based on your app's requirements.